The gifts of the masculine. It's interesting, the more I've gone into the real masculine qualities, I realize more and more that so many of us have never experienced a safe masculine energy in the system. And when I'm dropping into these frequencies or working with these systems, what I'm doing is I'm opening up ancestral lines. I'm looking deeper into the system and researching into the system to see what is there. And the more I've dived deeper into the masculine, I realized that we haven't experienced a safe masculine in the system. We haven't experienced the true masculine frequency of safety, security, presence, vulnerability, and the ability to stay true to one's channel and to stay in it and take action and to live it and get a result in the system. So in these 4 webinars, what I'll be doing is really supporting you to release the holding patterns which you've experienced in your childhood, the holding patterns that's been in your system for through the epigenetics, through the ancestral line, and then to reset your whole being, your whole core into holding space for you to receive the transmissions of the true masculine qualities. And it's really remembering on a deep soul level and really opening up the blueprint of the divine masculine so you can be in yourself and so your feminine can relax into oneself. So this webinar is about women and men connecting and resetting your own connection with your right side, with the masculine side, and then resetting it with connection with the left side. So I'm going to go deep into resetting the entire system. While this is happening, it's going to open up very deep old memory fields from the childhood and from your family's system, your parents' system around safety and protection and strength and abuse. So it's going to really transform so many fields. It will bring you into a state of presence, maybe that you've never experienced before, and allow your spirit to embody into fields you've never experienced before. I have never gone so deep into my own system, and it's revealing so much in my system when I drop into these fields. And it's amazing when you feel you're there, another one opens and you drop deeper. So as I've been working the last weeks with the masculine gifts, I noticed that there's so many holding patterns that's been keeping myself hovering over the real power of the divine masculine. So in this webinar, I'm going to be opening up all the gifts and all the different levels I've been working through and really giving you a taste, not only a taste, but to immerse in these frequencies of safety. And as you immerse through them, it will drop you deeper into another holding pattern, which then will release another field and allow your spirit to drop deeper. And it's almost like trapdoors releasing as you drop into your system and you go deeper into a state of presence with yourself and the field around you. So this work is going to reset everything in your life. It's going to give you skills to be able to handle life in a much deeper, clearer, more balanced way. This will open up a very deep foundation and deep core of your masculine. So I'm looking forward to bringing it in this evening and the next days. And if you cannot make it live, all the webinars are then recorded and you can drop into the field at your convenience. So no excuses, because I know in these fields, we have a lot of, we're guarded from going into them. So in this webinar, I'm going to be working with clearing a lot of holding patterns, a lot of habits, a lot of subconscious belief systems, a lot of epigenetic memory fields around not being in the masculine. So this is really going to open up the gifts of the masculine, and you will live it in your life. So I'm really, really looking forward to sharing these gifts with you in this evening's webinar and tomorrow too. And I will see you there or at a later date. Each of the webinars I'm working with are, it's almost like a school of academy, an academy of consciousness, different levels of consciousness. So maybe if you look on the website, you feel drawn to a webinar I've done in the past, it may be one of the building blocks your system is calling for. Also, maybe you're feeling resistance, which could be why you need that building block. So a lot of the webinars have been helping me to reset my foundation and open up different soul aspects. So there's different keys and different levels of consciousness which are in all of these webinars, and they're all building on each other. So I say maybe you missed out on something a year ago and it's been called up now because it's something that your system's ready for. Your system will open always what you're ready for, what you can handle. So maybe it wasn't the right time and space when a webinar came out, and maybe it is calling you now. So let's, before we step into the new year, really work on the feminine, the masculine, and open up the gifts of the masculine as we come into this very important year, new year, and really reflect and step out of the wounded masculine, but really step into the core power and the gifts of the masculine and celebrate the masculine and live the masculine in your life. This is what we'll be doing in tonight's webinar and tomorrow's. So I look forward to seeing you there and really opening these fields up for you to feel, to dive deeper into your own system. So as I say, if you feel resistance coming in, it's normal. When you clear a holding pattern, the first thing is your program's designed not to go there. And this is very deep work. So be aware your system may be rejecting it, but maybe that's because you're ready to clear a holding pattern, which was in your system all your life. And now you're going to experience life in a brand new way and live it in a new way with these new quality of gifts, which are being opening up in the system in this webinar. Thank you, everyone.